We've got to envisage the day when even the lowest classes in our country have got families together, have got hope, have got some basic functionality, so that we're truly a society where even people from the lowest depths of our community can go from log cabin to White House.
Noel Pearson carried the call of our old people, Cape York's family leaders, a radical vision for empowerment from the right to take responsibility and not be controlled. Fearless reform leaders together with Noel mapped a radical agenda and created a vehicle to drive it, Cape York Partnership. But to disrupt rusted-on policy thinking that had failed First Nations people across Australia, the Cape York Institute was established, Australia's first Indigenous-led policy think tank. What came next was an historical admission from the Queensland Government that government Indigenous advancement programs had not worked and agreed to partner with us.
Government's programs in the past have failed. I'm prepared to establish a system in government to deliver the outcomes from a state point of view that you want.
So began Australia's first welfare reform trial, a partnership between governments and our people.
Welfare reform has played a big part for the family to feel content.
Our radical theory was a social attack on passive welfare, rebuilding norms and capabilities so our people have real choice. Families take personal responsibility, are met with supported opportunity, and they build capabilities. At the heart of reform was the Family Responsibilities Commission, a world-first authority where local elders have legal power to hold individuals accountable for social behaviour.
The justice journey for clients in Arakoon is a very difficult one, and individuals in that community are trying to make a change in their own lives and in the lives of their children.
If it wasn't for them, I would be in jail.
Through income management, the Commission has helped families take control of their money for food, bills, education, and rebuilding stability at home.
We now have families or individuals that are wanting to go on voluntary income. They've gone off it, but they've come back on it because they see the need or the humbugging from families.
Through opportunity hubs and a suite of Cape York co-designed products, families learned and practiced money management with the help of specially designed locked accounts, goal setting and planning for education, land and home life. 3,000 partners have built financial literacy, save for education, holidays, even home ownership.
A lot of money is there, so when I really needed to pay for the kids' education, it's there at our hub.
Quality education was always to be the great disruptor, a right too long denied in Cape York. Cape York Partnership changed the odds for remote kids, transforming learning through direct instruction and now supporting more than 3,200 teachers and schools nationwide. The Cape York Leaders Program achieves 94% Year 12 completion, exceeding the national rate of 76%. In contrast, less than 5% of youngsters who stay in their Cape York community will finish Year 12.
With education, we need to be able to give kids the mobility to go look for jobs, to pursue their art, pursue their sport, and to pursue their careers.
More than 600 young people have been supported with scholarships to orbit from Cape York to places with good quality schools and then on to tertiary and employment pathways. Our Leaders Program remains Australia's only education scholarship and mentoring scheme for remote and very remote Indigenous students.
So the Cape York Leaders Program is assisting me with completing my Bachelor's of Nursing at university so that one day I can go back and be that role model and that leader for my community and make healthier and better choices.
Since 2011, Jarragon College has provided a culturally rich academic and sporting environment for more than 1,000 First Nations young people from 35 language groups. This helps them to grow the capabilities they need to live confidently in two worlds.
We are producing the next leaders for their community with qualifications, life experience and opportunities that their local communities are striving to provide. And we do it in partnership.
Jarragon's Cape York Girl Academy is Australia's only boarding school enabling mothers to complete their education while living and learning with their baby. Nukmin Health was established in 2019 to respond to chronic, preventable illness among students and families.
We came to have a look at our heart to see if it's doing good.
Nukmin works really hard to provide a holistic and comprehensive primary healthcare system that is also culturally appropriate and responsive to our clientele as well.
The COVID pandemic reignited decades-old food security and affordability concerns. May Market was co-designed to end decades of government inaction, delivering more than 20,000 fresh food boxes at Cairns prices. The next great challenge is work, because without real jobs there can be no real freedom. A suite of pioneering Cape York industry and job creation initiatives have mentored, trained and placed more than 1,400 people into jobs as diverse as construction to community care. Job-ready pathways take youngsters from classrooms to the work floor, or back to community in real paid work.
Barmer Services has given our young people opportunities, skills, confidence.
Our corporate allies have been key to the success of Cape York Partnership from the start.
Around a campfire in Weipa, a really eclectic group of men and women, leaders in all sorts of organisations together, having the conversation about what could we do differently, what could we control, that supported the idea of working with Indigenous communities.
Everything is about Cape York people having the capabilities to choose lives they have reason to value. At the core is culture, our gravity, our identity, our home base. The Pama Language Centre is restoring and preserving 15 Pama languages of Cape York, one of the most vital works of our time. In schools, in homes, in workplaces, our languages are living again. Cape York's reforms are closing the gap when families take responsibility and they are met with real and supported opportunity. We have challenged failing systems of welfare and education and carried the fight for reform all the way to the Constitution. We carry this work forward with the same love and resolve as our old people, that we must never accept permanent disadvantage, that our children must have good education, work and health opportunities. From Cape York to New York, carrying with them the strength of culture.